In this video, I'm going to teach you 5 tips to create a more impactful speech. So stick around if you want to learn those 5 tips. What's going on, guys? This is Philip Sessions, your public speaking coach, and I'm excited to share with you today on how to create a more impactful speech. Believe it or not, the 5 tips that I'm going to share with you today are simple, and 4 of these you can do right now with little to no training. It's already inside of you as long as you are speaking about something that you are passionate about and that you believe in. That's all you need for 4 of these tips. So you can go right after this video and implement 4 right away. The 5th won't take much effort at all, but it will take some practice for you. But tip number 1, believe in your message. You got that right. You have to first believe in your message in order for your message to be impactful, for that speech to be impactful. If you don't believe in what you're talking about, how do you expect the audience to be impacted by that? If I don't think that chicken and rice is going to make me healthy, and I start telling somebody else, yeah, eat chicken and rice, it's going to make you healthy, it's going to make you lose weight, they're not going to believe it. If I told you ice cream would help you lose weight, would you believe that? I don't believe that. I think it's a pretty common fact that that is not something that will help you lose weight. So you're not going to believe it either. So make sure that you believe in the message that you're sharing. Number 2, speak from the heart. Crazy. Call it crazy. But if you're actually speaking from the heart, from within you, you're putting your soul out there, you're pouring yourself out to your audience, that is going to create impact as well, which is where this whole passion thing comes in. You have to believe in your message, but then you also have to speak from the heart and pour your soul out so people can really feel that, because people can tell when you're strictly speaking from a script and when you're actually trying to pour out to them. You're being vulnerable, as we talk about a lot of times. You're sharing everything that you have on your mind and on your heart. Number 3, speak with energy. Don't be an Eeyore. Don't talk monotone. Make sure you have energy. If you're excited, get excited. Use your hands. Be big. Be bold. And if it's something that needs to be a little bit more calm, be calm as well. But make sure your energy is in line with exactly what you're talking about. If it's a great message, if it's a joyful message, you need to be excited, maybe speaking a little bit faster than normal. If it's a sad message, slow down your speech a little bit, get a little quieter, but speak with energy that matches with what you're talking about, but also energy that's exciting, that's going to get people pumped up, that's going to keep people awake, alive. They're going to want to pay attention to you, but make sure that you speak with energy. Number 4, be yourself. Don't try and be a Tony Robbins and Ed Milet. Don't try and be like me. Be yourself. People know when you are trying to imitate somebody else, and you're never going to create impact by not being yourself, because you have to be yourself. People want to fall in love with you. People want to fall in love with you, the speaker. They don't want to fall in love with what seems like a great speaker, what seems like the idea of somebody who seems great. They want to fall in love with you. You don't get married to somebody by acting like someone else. You have to be yourself. It's the same thing on stage. People will recognize when you're not being yourself, because there is just something in our body language that'll show that we're uncomfortable. And if you can somehow fake that, if you're that good of an actor or actress, at some point you're going to get caught up. At some point, all these barriers are going to come down, and that natural part of you is going to come out. And that's when people are going to get confused. And a confused mind is not one that can be impacted. So you have to make sure that you are being yourself so people aren't confused, so they can get to know you, so they can know that you are being the true version of yourself, and that will help create impact. And number 5, which is the one that I said is one you're going to have to work on a little bit. These first 4 are already within you. As long as you believe in your message and as long as you are passionate about your message, You can do those first 4 right now. You can stop the video and go do them right away. But I challenge you to do number 5. And number 5 is speak directly to one person. To truly create impact, believe it or not, when you try and speak to one person in the audience, one person in that room that you are speaking at, you're sharing your speech, you are going to actually reach more than just that one person. But if you try and talk to the whole room, it's a bunch of different people, and you're not going to create the impact that you really want to. And that's something that is challenging for an unprofessional speaker, for somebody that is not used to speaking to a crowd. Because I think, oh, I need to talk to everybody. Everybody's here in the room. Everybody's listening to me. But the thing is, your message is not for everybody. Not everybody's going to be interested in what you're talking about. Even if it is something that they're there to learn, like a technical class, let's look at that for a second. So maybe everybody wants to learn about C++. Random class right there for you. But people are there to learn specifically about how to program with C++. They all paid for the class. They're all interested in learning about the class, but people are interested at different levels. So you have to make sure that you speak to the ones that are actually interested, because those are the ones that are actually going to be the catalyst within the class to hopefully spur on other people as well. But they're going to go on and do more with C++. They're actually going to take that, and now you're going to feel better about your speech, or about that training in this case. But now let's take it back to the speech. Whatever your subject is, you're going to see people that are more engaged. You're going to have an idea of who it is that you want to reach. Speak to that person directly. Don't worry about speaking to the whole room, because you're not going to create impact that way. So if you want to create the ultimate impact for your speech, the 5 tips again are: believe in your message, speak from the heart, speak with energy, be yourself, and speak directly to one person. If you got any value out of this episode, if you feel like these were helpful tips for you, please let me know. Leave a comment, share it with a friend, because we only grow if you help us grow. I believe in my message. I hope you do too. And next time you go speak, remember these things and create more impact, and go out there and fire up the mic.